Okay, so welcome back to the second part of this dungeon. This is the capture part. Let me drag you over to the map quickly, because that might help.
Let's go over to the map.
Right. So two of you are unconscious. We've got Yoshi's unconscious, and Nada is unconscious. Okay. Eldas, you see Nada come in. He's bleeding profusely, and with a quick look, you can see if you don't do something, he's going to die.
Can I? Are we still gagged?
You are still sort of gagged.
Can I sort of like try and like say I need my staff to heal him? Like
They sort of
nodding my head at it.
Look over.
Can
they
Nipa?
Sort of, he takes a quick. Nipa's gagged as well. He takes a quick sort of look over Nada, and sort of begins to sort of comprehend that that Nada's actually dying. He puts his spear to your neck, and he barks at one of the other ones. Nada, you hear, take its gag off. Make it heal.
I need my staff.
The staff's passed to you, and more spears are levelled directly at you. The spears are actually all facing you now. All the bound and gagged people don't have spears facing. What's happening?
Okay. I am going to use Wakonga's word to heal.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm going to do it at level 3 because we need as much as we can.
Okay.
Cheeky.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
18
everyone
hit
gets
points.
18 hit points if you add yours on.
Yeah. So Nipa's back at max now.
Okay. I'm just going to add on for these.
Not.
Are you going to do Charmander?
If you do Charmander for me, please, because I'm just doing the nulls.
Okay.
I would have said don't heal the Gnolls, but you did it.
You
so
can't not.
They wouldn't get. Yeah, no, I couldn't not.
Yeah. Not if
you could just touch Nipa. They'd do level 1.
No, because Yoshi's also dying.
There's Charmander was dead. Eldas still isn't even at full, so.
Yeah. Okay, so seeing this, the gnolls realise that you have healed them as well, and they grab the staff out of your hand, and you're gagged again, and they sort of like exclaiming about the staff and everything like that. How many flowers have you got on the staff?
I've only used one. That's the first one, so I've still got 2.
Okay, so you got 2. No, you don't. You have 1.
Well, 1.
You watch as one of the gnolls' hands crushes the flower as it's sort of examining it. So there's only 1 flower left on the staff. You're gagged again. You see. All right. So let me just explain first what you saw coming into this area. Okay. So here, does everyone see where I'm pinging? The entrance here, where the 1 is. Okay. So so the cave widens to the rear and appears to have been carved by running water long ago. The knolls have blocked off portions with roughly stacked rocks, and the passage curves to your right around it. Bones crunch underfoot as you make your way a little further in, and your boots push others into the soft mud. The faintest glimmer of light peeks around the edges of the first rough wall. That's when you first take into this area here. The second thing you see when you first came in is here. So there's flies clouding above this stagnant puddle, and the smell is horrific. The flies buzz past your face, they tickling the tops of your ears, and they try climb in. And if your teeth were not clenched against the stench and you weren't gagged, they'd be trying to climb down your throat as well. It appears that the gnolls once used this area as to keep their food, but the recent wet weather has let in moisture on the north wall, and the water's pooling here. Green and long rotten fresh breaks the surface of the shallow puddles alongside shattered and gnawed bones. Since they can no longer keep bodies here, this is now where they defecate. A lot.
Oh, that's why it smells and there's flies.
Yeah, and it stinks. This main room here, you see there's like a campfire. There's various other gnolls sort of standing around. Okay.
I'm assuming they've taken Nada's crossbow.
Oh yeah, all your
Have
weapons
they
and everything have been
taken
taken off.
every other weapon?
Every other weapon has been stripped
He
from
has
you.
loads.
Yeah, and at the moment they are beginning to sort of take off any sort of jewellery items and everything off you as well, and sort of piling it on the
armor?
floor here.
Is armor still on?
Sorry?
Like, would Nada's armor still be on?
That's being stripped from you now. It's all been taken off of you. When you also first came into this room, you saw a large gnoll, eyes glowing a demonic red, with a fanged mouth open wide in excitement, was standing above the corpse of a young woman. At his feet was a grossly bloated hyena, and you see it choke down another gibbet of meat, and then it begins to whine. The whine increases in volume as its mouth stretches wider and wider, until with a crack the jawbones separate and the flesh rips down to the neck. Emerging, as if from a cocoon, a skinny and naked gnoll claws the rest of the way out, sort of like cracking the body of the hyena, and begins to feed on the remains. Behind this grisly scene, you see two impassive skeleton gnolls flanking a set of 3 stakes, the centre which is adorned with an unfortunate victim. Okay, here is just basically, it's where they're keeping their victims. It looks like a feeding area, and you see sort of stirring here as some gnolls sort of like poke their head out. So you are stripped of everything, okay, except your clothes. Okay, you have no magic focuses, you have no magic books, you have no rings, you have.
Do we see where they take it?
Yes, you do. You are moved up through here. You don't see the cambion yet, actually. Okay, you are moved up here, and all your stuff is put here. Okay, I'll just read this room for you quickly. Room 6 is.
Oh, where's it put? Sorry, I didn't see. I just have to zoom up.
All your stuff is put here.
Okay.
Okay, so an array of items lie on a large raised stone at the entrance to the chamber where I just pinged. It all seems to be broken and discarded junk that the gnolls have no use or understanding of. Books lie torn, crockery lies broken and shattered amongst the pouches and empty crates. Beyond this mess you see 2 separate rag piles where the gnoll pack leader and the gnoll fang sleep. There's beautiful pink satin pillows with delicate lace trimming that are now filthy and torn and set out like a throne. The north wall here seems to have recently collapsed, and there are signs that the sleeping areas have been rearranged in the last few days. Okay. As you see this demonic cambion. Okay. Again, it has sort of gnoll-like features and everything like that, but it is definitely demonic. It comes up and actually it speaks to.
Nipa?
Okay, so it actually speaks to one of the gnoll fangs. Where's the gnoll fang?
Is this a gnoll?
It's a demonic cambion. I'll show you.
Oh no, what language are they speaking in?
Let me just see in a moment. Let me just show you what this thing looks like.
Yeah, they look demonic. So.
Okay, this is definitely something demonic about him. And he was speaking in. It's a common infernal. He actually speaks in abyssal. Okay, he says something to the Gnoll Lord.
Adding that now.
Okay.
How do you spell that?
You.
Abyssal. ABY.
Yep.
You don't get this language.
I don't get abyssal.
You don't get this language.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't get abyssal.
Yep, I'm deleting now.
There is a reason behind it.
Okay, that's fine.
Could you work out what it might be?
I'm guessing. Can I see
Gods?
any magic? Or
You
certain...
see magic surrounding him. You can see it. You can't understand it. It is all in sickening looking runes that just turn your stomach. Just floating around him.
Can I make an
Maybe-
Arcana check to see whether it's like a rune that sort of like protects from
Yeah, make an
certain
Arcana.
things?
Make an Arcana. Okay.
I have an idea.
You can tell with that they are demonic runes. Okay.
So it's
But there
protecting
seems to
him
be
from
something. Normally, when you've been able to sort of pick up a language or sort of understand, there seems to be a snap there, sort of a connection. There is the exact opposite of these demonic runes. Yeah.
And is it anti-magic? Like,
Well,
it might be
basically, you
anti-magic.
think it might be something to do with it being a language of a realm that. It's something to do with the language of the
He's
realms.
a demigod.
He's not a demigod. It's not a language of your realm. Let's just put it at that.
Okay.
That's all I can say.
There's something doing happening.
There's
yeah,
something
that's
there. It confuses you a little bit why you got so enthused that you can get all these languages and you expect to be able to do it, but there's something here that you can't. So you are taken to these areas. Bang, bang. Oh no, poor Charmander. Okay. You can
can't
go
see up.
there. I'm missing someone.
Yoshie.
Okay, no, actually. Charmander's gonna go there. And Yoshie is put in this cage.
Ooh.
Okay, so can you, with those of you who are on the cells, can you see anything?
No.
I can see a
You should
few
be able to see
bits.
little glimpses, and that's it. But it
Yeah,
should be mostly
that's
dark
what I can
in there,
see.
yeah. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's just check sight on Eldas, for example. Eldas can't see
No, I've got a
anything,
line of sight.
but you it's dark, so you can't really see much.
No, I can't see nothing.
Control L. Okay, yeah. So Nipa can, and Nada. L. Yeah, if Nada moved, actually Nada's got a good view of what's going to be happening. So yeah, I'm going to describe it for him. Okay. Everyone take a short rest in respect of your HP and whatever you can do, because it's several hours before things start to happen. Those of you who can see through the cracks in your cells, you see the demonic cambion here working around this stone. I'll actually describe this room for you. There's a dull red flickering light that illuminates the south wall of this chamber. Two enormous monoliths carved with strange runes, some glowing, are the sources of this light. In front of them is a large flat stone, also covered in those distasteful runes, but also overlaid in a design etched in blood that somehow twists your stomach every time you look at it. There are skeletons past the stones, and they're scattered around the edges of the room, discarded once their usefulness was over. You gain that this is a sacrificial chamber. Okay.
So I'm just trying to find. I'm sure I had like a meditation thing where I could gain back more.
I think you did. Try to get as much as possible. Do every trick that you possibly can on a short rest to get as much as you can back for this.
I'm regaining a third level spell slot.
Lovely.
Using Arcane Recovery.
Yep.
Yeah, I got natural recovery.
And Nada's healed up to 43 hit points using his hit dice.
Nice.
I know he's got one more to spend. 11. 46 and a 54.
Nice. Okay,
Nice.
almost back up to full.
Yep.
Anthir's still at his max 9.
Also, Terry, you know where you like bound and that, like hands.
Yep.
If I like wiggle them, like get them loose enough, would I might be able to like a somatic component? Because I've got a few things that are only somatic.
Only somatic, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's only somatic, yes. If it requires a focus, or a component, no.
No, yeah, no, I know. I'm just thinking.
And how much health are we regaining?
It's a short rest.
It's a short rest, so however many hit dice that you've got spare.
Oh, no,
So
are you...
yeah, let's have a look at your.
5.
Yeah, so you can roll a 1d8 5 times as a maximum.
So clicking
By
so many
me.
things.
That's 1. You can roll another 4 times, Eldas. A d8. Is Yoshie all done?
Yeah. Why don't
Anthir
I
all
roll
done?
a D8? Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
done. Yeah.
While you're doing
Why's
that,
that
I'm just
on
going to
the
feed the
D8?
cat because she thinks she's dying. Come on then.
Eldas, why are you rolling a D8?
Because that's what my hit dice is.
Oh, yeah, but you can press a hit dice button and it'll automatically add your constitution.
Yeah, you got to remember I'm still learning with this
I know.
game.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Take your
I know.
time. Cat's got a full plate of food. She just doesn't like it.
Yeah.
Right, well, I'm at 4 and I've still got 2 hit dice left.
Nice. Very
I've got a
nice.
good
Just
song
let
and I'm ready to
Eldas
go.
know that you add your constitution.
So I've managed to get all my spell slots and my wild shape.
Okay, so everyone can make 1 check to break their bonds. Okay, it would be a strength check to actually sort of snap them.
Can I do my athletics or is it just strength pure? I mean, as a
Okay.
fighter.
Yes. Okay, and anyone else as well can do any of their checks provided they can actually do a justification for it and tell me what they're doing.
God. Yoshie got 18 and he got crit.
You say it's strength. I'm assuming acrobatics due to size is a bit too much. So I'm just going to roll the strength, the athletics.
Okay.
I'm not going to get greedy here. I should have got greedy.
Oh, Yoshie,
Yeah,
stop it. Not you, Yoshie, that Yoshie. Okay.
Can I use a wild shape to break out of them? And possibly in turn confuse the gnolls as well?
You can use a wild.
think
You
I'd
can turn
probably
into a
start
wild
a
shape because you
war.
regain that on a short rest, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
I have to.
Okay. Alright, 1 second.
What to choose? What to choose?
Okay, so let me just have a quick look. Wild shape.
Oh yeah, Nipa's just going to try strength because I'm assuming Dex is unjustifiable due to it being tight, even despite his small size.
Yeah, it needs to be a strength-based one, really. Well, I don't know. Yeah, okay.
He rolls an 18 with a
Nice.
-1.
Okay, so the top one, Yoshie, you break
Yoshie.
your bonds.
Yep.
Okay. This Null Withering notices. Okay, and
I see.
this one comes up and he's going to stab you with something.
Oh, damn it. I shouldn't have done that.
Okay,
What's
no, he
the
doesn't.
stab?
He bangs on the thing.
Oh, thank God.
He just bangs on the cage. But they are now guarding you and watching you.
Okay.
Alright,
Anthir-
Eldas?
I have a question to ask about
Yes.
Nipa.
I have dragged my spider on there, but he's not.
Yes, he is. It's there. Okay, spiders, do they have dark vision? Let's have a look.
Yes. They have dark vision and
Blindside dark vision,
Clear
so
sight?
yes. Let me
Clear sight
change your
true sight.
dynamic lighting. So has sight, yes. Night vision, yes. That was 60 feet. Night vision dimming from 30. Boom. Okay, so you now are a spider. Okay. Right. So let me just let me tell you a little bit about your cells. Let me just have a quick look. Okay, so your cell is dark, but faint light filters through the cracks in the lashed stakes that make up the door in front of you. Massive wooden posts on either side secure the door in channels carved down their centre. The walls are compacted earth and soil, as is the floor. Okay, so the gates in front of you are basically like grills. They lifted up, you could go in underneath, and then they drop down again. And they basically locked in place by just a simple block of wood.
How big are the gaps?
The gaps are inches.
Okay, so
Maybe 1 or
right.
2 inches. At the top one was Yoshie. You've broken your thing. Anthir, you have broken your bonds, and I take it you.
Nada doesn't.
Okay.
But Nipa does.
Nada doesn't, but Nipa does. Okay.
And can I ask something about Nipa? Quickly, can he find like a bit of scrap fleece or something on the floor? Something just scrappy. Like, yeah. Is there anything?
You sort of searching around the floor and the walls and everything. Make an investigation check.
11. Man, I rolled a 3. No, I'm assuming.
Okay, no, not yet. So you don't find anything.
Okay.
You're sort of like scrabbling at the walls, and I mean you can see because you've got dark vision, but that's about it.
Not good enough.
The Yoshie, you're pulled out the cave, the cage rather. Okay, and you are dragged through here onto the onto a stone.
Shit.
Okay, you are strapped down with leather across your wrists and across your ankles.
Warning!
You hear
Warning! This is not safe for kids.
There's a
I
horrible...
was just thinking, ooh, kinky.
Yeah.
You hear a horrible sort of sibilant language coming out from the Cambion as it sort of paces around you. And
Is
it's
this that
dotting
abyssal
bits of you
language?
on, it's dotting bits of sort of blood on you and drawing glyphs and everything.
What the hell are you
Okay.
doing, man?
So everyone's got, except Nada, has got a chance to do something on their turn. Nipa's already done his investigation. What is Anthir doing?
Anthir can't even see, man.
Yep. So what are you doing?
But I mean, can I like ask one of the guards to like have like a torch or something at least?
You
Not like
shouting stuff or what? Because I
oh
don't
wait,
give a
we
shit
have the
about
prize
you.
in our mouth. I think. Actually, what are the things for the lights?
Okay, I'll get back to you, Anthea. What's Charmander doing?
Eldas? He is trying to get out under the gap.
So he's scrabbling. He's trying to sort of dig underneath the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a check and justify it.
I'm gonna do a wisdom check because I don't know if he's clever enough to work out if he can dig underneath.
Okay, he's not clever enough, so he begins to dig, and the more he digs, the lower the things are going to drop.
Goes.
So yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't do much there. Anthir, have you decided what you're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does M mean? Component.
Material. So you need a component.
Oh. I think I'm just gonna sort of. Is there light on the wall?
There's no light on the wall.
Sorry. I didn't. Is there a firefly?
Is there a what?
Is there any phosphorescent moss?
Phosphorescent moss? No.
Okay, yeah, I can't do anything.
You can. I mean, just picture yourself in this cell. Okay, you can't see. All right. So what can you do?
Ask light.
Okay, so no lights come through. Eldas?
Okay, I am gonna crawl around the ceiling and see if there's a way out up top.
Okay. It is basically, it's been burrowed in. It's been dug in the loose sort of dirt. So it's basically a burrow. There's no way out the top.
Okay. Is there any way I could use my web to try and move the log that's blocking us in?
How would you?
Well, I'd stick it to the log and then try and lift it up, like fish it up.
So you want to try do a strength check, yeah? Okay, so let's have a quick look at the door.
Which I failed anyway.
Okay, so make a... Okay, yeah, so it's not strong enough. Okay, a good idea, but it wasn't a high enough roll. Okay, so we're going to get to basically, we'll call it top of the round. Everyone's had their action. Alright, so Yoshie. The Cambion comes around here. He's going to pull it looks like a very ornate blade out of his like his belt. Let me just track something.
I'll start making a character.
I'm just going to do normal attacks, but we'll do it with dagger damage. Alright, so he takes it out and he sinks it into the top of your belly. There's going to be 2 attacks here. Shit. Alright, this is not good. Alright. 2 attacks. This is just to see if they... Well, they are going to land. So, alright. It's automatically going to land. I'm just going to roll dice for damage. Alright, so the initial stab will do 1d4 damage, and then the rip down as he drags it down your belly is going to do 1d6. So you only take 5 damage. That's weird. Okay.
Like he's just carving something into you.
Yeah, he's just literally done 1 slash down your belly at the moment. That's his turn. Okay, Nada, you going to see if you can break your bonds?
Yeah, Nada's going to try and break his bonds. That's a lot better.
Okay, so yes, he does. He manages to break his logs, his bonds, and he's going to have an action this turn. Do you know what it's going to be, or shall I come back to you?
Is there any sort of like lock on the door?
There's no lock per se. Remember, I say it's like a grill which is put down, and then from the outside there is a block of wood which is knocked in to stop it from being able to lift again.
Okay, right. So, sorry, my window nearly blew open. So, I think he's he wants to get himself in a position where that door can be opened from the inside, if that's possible. Without being too obvious.
You'd have to break the block, which is it's on the outside of this here. It's knocked in to sort of stop it from sliding up. I have said that the walls here seem to be soft sort of earth and dug out earth. I think I've said it several times to everyone, but I'm giving it a clue here now that it's
using
on the second round.
I did try and dig through the ceiling, but you know.
I thought you said that you were just exploring it.
Backwards.
Right.
It's like now I've got good strength character. He's gonna dig backwards using his athletic.
Dig backwards with. Okay, so let me just see exactly what I said about that. So digging out. Okay, as you sort of like desperately pound the earthen walls in the back of your cell, you hear a soft thump of falling soil on the other side. Hope surges and you pound again. Again you hear more earth slump away, but this time a small opening appears. Okay.
Yes.
So the way this is going to work, you need to do a DC 15 strength check, which you've done. You've passed.
By a mile.
Remove 1 square foot of soil. Okay, so I'm going to put these in your red blocks. How much you need to sort of dig through. Secure. Digging out. So on your... Oh, you don't need much. Okay. You only need another 0.5 to get through of a foot. All right, Anthir, what are you doing?
So Anthir is going to hear this banging and think, okay, so he's going to try and like feel it along the wall, sort of soft earthy thing, and he's just going to try bang.
He's going to try bang on the wall as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to do an investigation check before you realise that these walls can be dug through, because you are in a cell on your own and you didn't hear that previous conversation that we had. So investigation 15, and then you'll get the same thing, right? So yeah, it's the same thing. You sort of pounding against it. You do realise that soil is beginning to come away underneath your fingers, but you don't hear the sound of anything on the other side. Eldas, are you still working on the door?
I'm going to try and stick my spidery legs through and lift.
Okay, alright, so you need to do your strength check, please. It's DC 18 strength check. Okay, right, so the way it works with the doors is you need to pass a DC 18 strength check to damage them enough for unarmed strikes to do further damage. So, if you roll a 1d6 for me, please. So that's...
Fuck's sake.
Okay, so you know it's 13 there. 13. Okay. Charmander. Charmander, I think he's realised that digging underneath is not going to work. Is he going to try anything else?
Digging around the side.
Yeah, so investigation check 15 to realise that you can dig through the back. Buffering. Okay, yeah, perfect. So you can start digging out the back. Right, so you need to pass a strength check of 15 to remove 1 square foot of soil, or half as much on a failure. So Charmander removes. So he's in the second
Only removes
one.
half.
So he's got 2 feet left to dig through, yeah? I'm putting it in the red thing. Okay, Nipa?
Okay, Nipa. Now, I have a little first level spell that can do 3d8 bludgeoning. And I think it's only somatic.
Oh, link it. Let's have a look.
Right. Thankfully, it's catapult. Let me go spells.
Okay.
Yeah.
Choose before falling to the ground, stopping only if it impacts. Casting time is 1 action. Components somatic. Fantastic. Where's it going?
Back.
What, into the wall?
I'm digging through the wall with a spell.
Okay. All right. Okay. Cool. I think roll your spell damage on that, actually.
Yeah, sure. So 3d8. Good rolls.
I don't mean to try and poo-poo it, but what object are you doing?
Something like, I'm picking up soil. I'm compacting soil up to a pound and throwing, and it also flies into the wall with a weird force that's just appeared out of nowhere.
So it's going to take your wall is 3 foot thick. Okay.
Yeah.
So you take out 1 square foot of that in order to fire your catapult. So you now have to make it through 2 feet. Fire your catapult, and let's see how much more.
Okay, so I need to make a strength check then to dig through it first.
No. You're using your catapult.
Yeah.
As the damage.
12.
Where is it? Oh.
Yeah, he rolled it.
It's a saving throw.
Oh, sorry, I had to scroll down. Okay.
It's a dex saving throw.
Dex saving throw. Okay, I'm going to say that works as your strength. Okay, so you've got 1 foot to go through. You can use your action to try and dig through that final foot with your strength. That was a good idea, Riley.
Yeah.
You've got the cell with the second thickest walls.
Yeah, and I'm a mage.
It hasn't come up, that strength check.
Hello?
Are you doing it? Nipa?
Hello? Nipa, he's done his thing.
The strength check, I can't see it.
Okay, cool. Oh, sorry. I thought that's for next turn.
No.
I've done an action.
No, that's fine.
Strength check.
I've got to reward that, mate. That was good play. Oh, okay. So you've got half a foot left. Okay, you managed to make it through 2.5 feet of soil, doing that. Okay, and that's everyone that turn. Okay.
Oh.
This is gonna hurt, mate.
I'm gonna die.
The demonic cambion reaches down here where there's been like a small hearth with a stone with horrible runes, and it's been sitting there, it's been heating up, and it's been heating up, and it's been heating up. He picks it up with a pair of tongs, and that slit which he cut into your stomach,
I'm gonna drop it
he
in
shoves it in there
there.
and leaves it in there to burn. It's going to burn for 2 rounds. Take 2d10 damage.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey,
you know what? I only have 9.
Can Nipa see that?
Yeah, Nipa could just get sight of that, I think. Let me just have a quick look. Let me just have a look at your...
We're probably going to smell his fur burning.
You hear him screaming. If you get right to... Okay, Nipa can't quite see it. Okay, but you can hear it. Nada can see it. Nada can absolutely see it.
Oh, I could have cast a spell magic. So literally go, ritual? Haha, no.
So, have you taken your... Ooh.
Yep, I've done my strength.
Right, guys, pull out all your stops. Yoshie has got 6 hit points left.
Oh.
Okay?
Heal the dick.
And we are going on to death saves here. This is a sacrifice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to start with Nada. Again, we're going to start with Nada and then work across, yeah? Everyone think about what they can do.
Okay, right. Oh, Nada's thing's not loading up.
Nada's thing.
Can't see it.
Click off and then double click back onto it. Or you might have closed it down.
Go to someone else.
Okay,
and I'll
cool.
reset the page.
Alright, Anthir?
Alright, so I think Anthir, because you told me when he banged on it, he didn't get anywhere, but he did at least hear some dirt fall.
I'll give it to you. I'd say you've probably worked, because we've got to save Yoshie. You've worked out you need to sort of dig out. You've heard maybe there's been a bit of muff conversation or something like that, but we need to get you digging out. So do your strength check and anything else that you could possibly think.
The first time Riley was rolling, he rolled an athletics.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, that's fine. I'll accept whatever's good. I need you to make this, dude.
Ooh.
Alright, so we've got... I just need to see how thick your wall is. So it's 3, 2.5, 3.5. So you've got 2 foot. You've got 1.5 foot left to dig through.
Okay, so that's my...
Okay. Eldas?
Okay, so I'm just going to try and bite my way through the rest of that wooden block thing.
Fantastic. Okay. It's the doors have 10, so it's going to hit. Had 14. You've done. Okay, 6. Right. 6.
Because I did some damage to it before, didn't I?
Yeah, your bite. You managed to sort of pull the one of these sort of. They're made of sort of tree trunks which have come down. You managed to pull one a little bit loose. It starts to sort of creak and everything, but you manage to stop it before it's enough to sort of alert anyone else.
Question?
Yeah?
What layer are Nipa and Nada on?
What layer? Token layer? Do you want to just refresh? Come back in.
A second time lucky, eh?
Yeah. So let me just copy those. I'm going to delete those. I need to put them outside.
So with it loose, is it a big enough gap for me to squeeze through?
No,
or?
nowhere near it. Nowhere near it.
And am I close to breaking it?
You are fairly close to breaking it. You reckon you'd probably be able to get it in your next go. If you're successful, really.
Okay, so shall I get Charmander to do his?
Yeah, if you do Charmander.
Continue digging around the side.
Emmy, can I make a suggestion?
Yeah.
Bonus action, healing word.
I'm not in my druid form.
Okay. Holding pen. So Charmander's digging out. He's still got. Let me just click off and back on. He's still got 2 feet to get through. I thought he was digging.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs to do a strength check for the dig.
Oh.
13. So no, he only gets half a square foot out, so he's got 1.5 left to dig out. Eldas, you've done your check. Anthir's done his check. Okay, Nada and Nipa.
Obviously, we're just waiting for Riley.
Right. Nada is going to take his final go at digging the rest of his shitting out.
Okay, yeah. How much further has he got? He's only got half a foot. You're going to make it anyway.
Okay.
And you burst through. Okay, so you make it out here. Okay. What you see is there. Let me just read what it says for you. It's an old stream bed, basically, which the gnolls weren't aware of. So an ages-old stream carved this passage. Water-rounded rocks and tightly packed sediment makes walking easy, but there's an obstacle in your way. You also know that your compatriots are in cells which would be along the sort of walls. You don't know where they are, so I'm going to give you an opportunity to take a half foot of soil out of one of these somewhere.
Nipper's going to. Nada's going to go to the closest sort of wall and dig.
Okay, so alright, minus 0.5. No, let's just change that to 1. Okay. Wonderful. Anthir, you hear someone digging on the other side of your wall.
Okay. Anthir's going to try to frantically dig towards them.
Yep, strength check.
Trying to get out, so strength. What?
Half a foot. Oh, you would have made it through if you got that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 0.5 left. Alright, Eldas.
But I'm helping him, man.
I am doing strength again, aren't I?
Everyone's gone silent.
Oof, no. Okay.
Yeah.
So are you doing strength? So you digging now, or you attacking?
No, because I was still attacking the tree.
Okay, so if you're attacking the doors, it's an attack roll. If you're digging out the back, it's a strength roll. Yeah. So do you want to attack the door again?
Yeah.
For 8 piercing damage. Oh Jesus. Oh. So close. Okay. All right. You don't make it through this turn. Okay, but you are so very close. You can see through one of the cracks that the block that is used to sort of knock it in and secure it has, with your sort of rattling and everything, has sort of worked its way a little bit out. And it's getting close to sort of coming out. I don't think you can make a perception check yet. No. Okay. Who's left? Charmander? Is he digging? Yep. He's got 1.5 foot. He can do a strength check.
Yeah. I can see that incoming though. Just
you
so
can
you
see
know.
it. Okay. Yeah. So you do see that there's some of the skeletal gnolls and stuff which have sort of like popped around.
I presume there was going to be someone on guard and about anyway.
Yeah.
I don't care about making noise. I just want to get out.
Okay.
So Charmander strength was 14.
Okay, so he's got 1 foot still to go out, and Nipa dude. You should be able to see something from.
I can see
where you are.
I can see a flesh. Does he look hurt?
None of those look hurt.
Okay, right. I've got half a foot left. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So I mean, you're going to make.
Flamey Owl isn't dead. Flamey Owl just isn't here. Click, click, and I'm man on my shoulder.
Okay. You do fail the strength save, but it's enough to get out to here.
I haven't.
Yeah, 14.
I didn't roll that as Charmander.
No, that was Charmander.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, okay.
I roll for the strength.
Yeah, okay, so it's a failure still. But you still manage to dig out half foot because you get half foot on a failure. So you find yourself out here in the stream bed.
Yeah.
This here is all old fallen rockfall, basically.
I had my owl on my shoulder, right?
I think they probably would have tried to eat the owl.
I could have just clicked my fingers to disappear into the Fae.
Okay.
I could have clicked my fingers to get it back.
And bring it back. Okay, that's fine. That's cool. So
as a bonus action,
yep.
I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath.
Yep.
Oh yes,
burning up and going.
Sorry.
And I'm gonna have. So I see Nada at the far end, right?
Can you see him from there? No, not yet.
No, I can't.
No, you wouldn't really. Let me just explain what this is first before you start making your action, yeah? Okay.
Sorry.
So rubble from a ceiling collapse blocks your path. Dirt is tightly packed in between large stones where it has settled over time. That's all this area here, yeah? This happened a while ago, and it's going to be difficult digging through. I'll say you've got some movement, so you can get to about there, and you will see Nada from there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd say that's as far as you can get.
Yeah.
With your turn.
Can I have my owl? So I cast bonus action, Dragon's Breath on my owl, right?
Yep. Let me just drag your owl over. Let me just take him off.
I think he's got 60 foot of flying movement.
Okay.
And he's literally about a foot by a foot. He's tiny.
Yeah.
So it's owl with like slightly elongated features and like a Fae almost in a way.
Cool.
Come off my shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and will sort of sit in the gap between his cell and.
Okay.
So I can see through the gate.
Okay. Have you got line of vision from that? I'd say you.
No.
Okay.
I can't see through there.
Yeah. I'd say if you. Oh, you want line of vision to the gate to see if it's opening, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Fantastic.
I want to see what Nada saw, basically.
You don't want to see that, no, for sure.
No.
Okay. Was it 2d10, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so before his action, the stone is going to do its burn on Yoshie. Yoshie,
okay,
take 6. Oh,
you know what?
Yeah, that is exactly.
I have 6 health. I have 6 health.
Okay.
I'm at 0 health now.
All right.
Quickly.
For his action.
Team talk, right? Team talk.
Okay, let me just take his action first. Yeah?
Okay.
Okay, so he takes out the rest of the sacrificial life. He puts a bowl down here, and he cuts Yoshie's throat. Yoshie, you need to take 2 death saves.
Jesus, man. You know what? I am going to have to roll a new character, aren't I? Success.
No, 2 failed death saves.
She
mate.
failed.
Oh.
You need to not roll. Yeah, that's such a shame.
I'm
Yeah, because
dead.
it's an automatic. He's
dead.
cutting your
That's it.
throat while you're unconscious.
You know, ma'am.
Okay.
I'm
What's
automatically
that?
dead. I'm gonna be dead in one.
Should we start with
Yeah.
Nada? Yeah. Okay. You wanted to do a team talk. Did you want to sort of discuss a tactic plan or something like that? Just
We've got
2 seconds.
apparently a fucking round, right? To earn this mother trucker and get Yoshie out or heal him. And that's why I wanted you to use healing word.
I can't see him.
Ant can't see me, and she's
we
not
can
in Druid.
dig it. Okay.
Yes,
right.
you've got to think
Um,
they're all on
Anthir.
different perspectives and everything like that. All they've heard is
That's
like
annoying.
horrible sort of crying and everything like that. Okay, I'm going to say to you,
Actually,
all right, this was the intention for you to break out here, okay?
yeah.
But
I
in all
know.
honesty, Eldas has... This is totally metagaming, all right?
Yeah.
Eldas is working on doing this door, okay?
I'm hoping to get out and make a big distraction.
It might be easier to dig through her wall as a group. If let's say Nada can get Anthir out of his, I don't know, I'm just thinking, and all of you dig on the back wall, it might be easier to then break through that door and try and save Yoshie, or you can try dig through this. But if you dig through here, I think Yoshie's gonna die certainly.
Let's
think about it.
As a player, I don't want to be sacrificing a character. If a character goes out, I want to know we tried.
Yeah, you don't want to just sit there and go, oh shit,
Whether it's mine dying or someone else dying, I don't want it just to be given up. So, on my turn, I'm gonna have Flame Out go in there and be a bastard to this guy, be a distraction. So he's
How's he
focused,
gonna
so
get
he's
in there?
taken off.
He can get into the cell where Nada was.
He's an inch by an inch out with flaming breath for 10 turns.
Inch by inch. Right, okay. We'll have to see if he can get through the gate.
Like, he's tiny.
Yeah.
Like, he's a foot, foot by foot.
You know what I mean? These are tree
He's
trunks
a tiny
that have been
creature.
pushed together. Yeah, which are about 10 foot high.
And it's wood.
It might be inch. We'll see. Okay.
And my thing is fire.
Well, you can try burn them down. They've got a certain amount of HP.
So, yeah.
You're probably better trying to do a check to see if you can just squeeze through.
Oh, I know. I want to do that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, should we start with what Nada's doing?
Nada, he's gonna run. He's gonna keep digging.
Keep digging furiously at Anthir's.
Yeah, like he's just keep digging. Like,
okay, roll a check. Okay, because you're going to automatically get through, even with a fail. But if you, okay, so you just get enough to get Anthir out. That's as much as you can dig this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, Anthir, you see the clawed hands of Nada scrabbling through, and he quickly tells you what the situation is, and you manage to get out here into the stream bed. Okay.
Anthir, I know Yoshie's been awkward, but we can't just let him die.
I agree. And I think... Oh,
No.
And I think as he says this, Anthir's trying to like find the way through to where Eldas is to try and help her get like at the door.
Okay.
No.
So ping where you are going to dig.
To be honest, I can't really see. It's just a black corridor. But
Okay,
I just know where Eldas is.
This was Nada's cell. That was your cell.
Eldas.
Something,
Eldas.
and then Nipa. So one of these is Charmander, one of these is Nipa. Not Nipa.
Eldas.
Sorry, Eldas. My stuff is bad.
I'm not going to give this away because I think that would be too.
Yeah, but I mean, I can see a spider through those cracks.
Through what cracks?
I can see a spider. Oh, I mean,
crap?
Yoshie's dead, isn't he?
If Yoshie's dying.
Yeah.
You can't see a spider through those cracks. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that's from Yoshie. Yeah, Yoshie can't communicate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Shit, Yoshie can't do anything at the moment.
Yeah. I think he's just going to go to the nearest one to him and hope that...
I'm going to say now, guys, if you've got divine intervention or some shit, now's the time to use it. Like, I know one of us is
what that is.
Actually, is Spare the Dying ranged? No, I have to touch it.
Okay. I've got to call you on time. Make a decision now. What are you doing?
I know. I'm doing this.
Healing word on whom?
On Yoshie. Oh, I can't.
You've got to see it. You could go through my cell.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to do that. I hate.
And that's a bonus action.
Well, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah,
he could dash.
You could get to there in his thing, and you could dash to here, but then you'd be making an attack on the door on your next round. And this one hasn't been loosened with a successful strength check. So you're better off, honestly, trying to sort of figure out, just choose somewhere where you're going to dig.
Yeah, I
think trying to help her get out. Or not get out, try to help get into her cell so that you can break through her door.
I think just the nearest one to me.
Okay, go for it. Strength check.
Would it be just plain out strength or
strength, athletics? Whatever, I want you to get it.
Yes!
Oh, fantastic. So you're actually going to dig out half of this. So there's 1.5 foot left. Guys, so 1.5 Nada. Nada's already done his, hasn't he? Nipa. Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nipa.
Eldas, you hear scrabbling at the back of your wall. Are you going to try and do anything about it, or are you going to continue attacking the door?
We'll turn around and attack the wall where I hear the scrabbling.
Okay, so this is a strength check then, please. Pass it.
18.
Good. All right, so you dig through another 1 foot. There's half a foot left. Nipa, you can do this. Okay.
Nipa's going to help out here. So Nipa's going to do his strength and then flame me out.
Sorry, that's 0.5.
We'll see where we get to first. Do one at a time.
Yeah.
Because we've only got half a metre to go through the wall.
Yeah. It's 5. Sorry, he rolled twice for some reason. I had to click it 5. Once and then it wasn't.
Okay, so you dig through. What was left? Okay, you
half.
Do dig through the final bit. Okay. But that would be it for your turn.
Yes, but Flame Me Out is different.
Yeah, okay.
He's a different creature.
So where's he going? He's going to try go through here, or is he going to try go through...
He's trying to go through the cell, my cell.
Okay.
So...
he can fly through up till there. Very easy. DC 10 Dex.
Okay, ow, D&D 5e.
Very, very easy. No, you just click on him. Double click on him. Yeah, I'll get it up. You should be able to shift, double click on Flaming Owl.
You're breaking a bit.
If you shift and click on Flaming Owl.
Just use your stats. Just use your stats.
Okay.
It's good.
I'll use Nippers because he's got a 3 dex, and you know I'm assuming Flaming Owls is about that. And holy shit, everything is just.
Just roll the dice, man! Come on!
I think Nipper's... I think he's dropped. Man, come on.
Kind of
we can't hear him either.
Yeah.
No, he's frozen.
Wait for him to come back. I'm sure he'll be quick. Yeah, it's just... Fucking, he's the only one that can do anything.
Well, it was good knowing you all.
There's still a chance
There
yet,
is a
Yoshi.
chance.
Hello?
I think.
Yeah.
Hello, you're
Hello,
back.
welcome back.
Finally back.
Sorry, no, everything just died for a second. I just had to like reset my internet, not reset my internet, but like go off it and go back on it.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Finally
saw.
awake.
Yeah, so
You were in that Imperial ambush, way.
It's just a
oh, for
10.
God's sake, Jack.
I didn't hear what you said.
He said you weren't in that Imperial ambush, were you? Bloody Skyrim. Okay. Right. They have a flight of 60, a dex of +1. Owls.
Of +1.
WarDrake said use your stats.
Okay,
Okay.
I suppose it is familiar. So I'm
Yeah.
using Nipa's stats.
Yeah, just use Nippers, it'll be higher. And this is only 10 you need, mate. So come on.
Dex.
He just wants to save Yoshi, man.
Yes!
Oh, yes.
So, Bernie,
Yes.
I can't see, but I can't see him, by the way. Like I can hover over and like I can find a point where I can move something.
okay,
but
1 second, let me just give it sight.
his dark vision is 120 foot, by the way.
120 foot.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
So 120 foot before it dims, or
Like overall.
overall? Okay, so
Passive
120,
13.
and then it dims from 60.
And it can't provoke attacks of opportunity, which is nice.
It can't provoke attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, no. Flyby. And it has advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing or sight.
That's very lucky. Very, very lucky.
Very lucky.
Okay.
So,
Kill the demonic
also,
guy.
this
Kill him.
owl comes swooping in. So he's had what? Movement? How much movement has he had so far?
He's had 5, 10, 15, 20.
So he can dash. No, he can't dash, but you've got a 60 feet of flight. So
So he's got another
25, 30,
another 10.
35, 40,
Okay.
45, 50. Make this guy make a dex save for me, please.
Okay. Let me just...
DC, I think, is my spell DC. I would have to check that.
16 or something in it. And you say dex.
Yes, my spell save is 16.
6. How much damage
It
does
would
he take?
fail either way. It's a burning hand, basically. It's basically like a burning hands on tap. Because I've cast it level 2. So I'll just, that off. Dragon's Breath. Fire damage, 3d6.
3d6, lovely. Do you want me to roll it?
9! I'm so proud.
So 9. Alright, so yeah, it obviously hits him. He hisses something. Says something that all the skeletal witherlings can hear. Let me just... and all the skeletons which are mentioned at the back, past the sacrificial stones and everything, they start moving on the floor and getting up. These skeletons here are going to be coming. They're going to surround Bernie. The Nullfang of Yanugu is going to come.
He's still got 10 feet left, so
Okay, yeah, do his 10 feet then.
So woof.
Okay. Alright, so it's even closer. So circle flaming owl. They're going to take attacks.
And how high is this place, by the way?
The demon cambion of Yanugu.
How high is this?
Hang on, can I just finish what I'm saying, mate? It's going to be high enough to fly up, okay?
Okay.
The cambion cannot stop the ritual, so he's not going to attack. That is something that you would notice. I take it you looking through Bernie's eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is something that you would notice and take away from that. All right, so you're gonna say you do your thing, and let's say you flew up into the sky.
He would be as high as possible.
30, 40 feet. Okay, it's out of melee range, absolutely. Okay.
He's 10 feet above everyone.
10 foot above everyone. Okay. This Gnoll Hunter is going to do 2 longbow shots at it.
Dead.
Bernie's gone.
Damn. That sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just take him there and boom.
Nipa shouts, they know we're active, they know we're out.
Yeah, and they're not going to do it yet. These ones have sort of gone to attack. They're going to come and they're going to be inspecting the the cells to see what's going on there. But they're going to do that next round. Okay.
Yoshie, is there...
So the demonic cambion can't do anything more.
Yes.
I was going to say I haven't had another go on the Charmander and that.
No, you did the digging back through. We've gone all the way around. We have gone all the way around. It was just Bernie that we were waiting for as the last one. Because you were scrabbling to help dig at the back, if you remember.
Yeah.
Okay, so the burning stone is going to give a last pulse. It's automatic hit. So
I'm sorry, ma'am.
We're going to spend like 5 minutes quickly on Yoshie. Okay. Let me just. All right, Yoshie. As if awaking from a deep, deep sleep, your surroundings resolve around you. There's a raised stone well, a low wall with a shaded awning, and there's rich brown dirt. With the start, you realise it's your hometown. Describe it. What's your hometown like?
It's an old wooden sort of town, almost a peaceful place with vendors, with wooden carts and travellers of many different types. There's a stone well that sits in the centre where I am.
That's where you find yourself now, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I can really describe.
Someone approaches carrying an empty bucket. There's a rising sun behind her back. It makes it difficult to see, but as she gets nearer, you realise it's your mother. What does she look like?
She's kind of an old Tabaxi with sort of grey fur, extending sort of down the face and down the... Quite a
droopy
peaceful
whiskers and stuff. Yeah. Okay. She looks sad as she approaches. What do you do?
I try to sort of interact with her, talk to her.
She can't hear you, lad. Your attention snaps to a darkly dressed man sitting on a barrel by the low wall. His wide-brimmed hat is pulled low over his face, and even though the awning is already shading him, it seems to be more of a shadow around. His lower face is covered by some sort of bandana, and his hands are covered in fine leather gloves. He definitely wasn't there a moment ago. What do you do?
I sort of try to find out who he is. Who are you?
He chuckles and he says, I am the Lord of Shadows. Do you know who that is?
No.
Make a religion check.
I'm fairly sure my religion sucks. Yeah, minus... Oof.
Okay, yeah, you don't know who the Lord of Shadows is. He stands abruptly, and even though he's 20 feet away, suddenly he's standing right in front of you. And he says, I'm actually going to put this Okay. So he says to you, we are standing at momentous times, and we're about to witness the birth of a new god, the Forsaken One. A mad simulacrum of Asarak has found a source of power, a source to power a massive phylactery that is feeding the thing that will become the Forsaken One. This soulmonger device steals the souls of the recently dead and steals the life from everyone who has ever been raised from the dead by magic. It is now powerful enough to reach all of Toril. And he sort of like looks up and around at the sky up behind him. That's it. What do you do?
I say, is that something to do with what?
You went mute there for a second.
Oh, is that something to do with why I'm back?
Well, in a way, you see, our hands are tied, and we cannot interfere with the birth of one of us. He chuckles dryly. We can, however, influence events through our mortal subjects. He stops and glances up to a royal purple and black cloud approaching over the horizon, thin tendrils twisting down to touch the ground for a few moments and making it look like it's crawling towards you. So now we come to your choice, Yoshie. He nods towards the approaching cloud. End it all here and feed the new god, or serve me. Become my champion and the instrument of my will.
So I think Yoshie responds, serve you is the best choice. Feeding.
He
So.
He reaches up to his face. That bandana was actually a grey mask that covers his face, and he pulls it aside with one hand, and he says, "Here, take this." He opens his hand, and the mask disappears, and it appears on the ground before you. You find yourself unable to look at his face. Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Okay, so make a DC 15 con check. So you struggle, and it's really hard to look, but you almost defiantly look, and basically you don't see a face. It's basically mostly blackness, but within it you see swirling galaxies, exploding stars, and that's it.
He's universe.
Basically the universe, yeah. So, he says, now Yoshie, to your first task. Go to Port Nyanzaru and wait for my instruction. And he delicately claps his hands. Okay. First, actually, you pick up the mask. Yeah?
Yeah.
It feels strange in your hand. What do you do? This is before he says any of this stuff, actually, so I've fucked up.
I wonder if I should, try to feel it first. See what feels strange about it, and after that maybe try and put
it on, yeah? It feels like a combination of satin and silk. It looks rough. It looks like rough cloth, but it feels like satin and silk. And as you tie it around your head, you said you were going to try it on, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you feel it dissipate from underneath your hands. But yet you can still feel it across your face. You get the feeling that no one else can see this mask.
Huh.
Okay, so that's when he says, now Yoshie, to your first task, go to Port Nyanzaru, wait for my instruction. And he delicately claps his hands. Alright, you all, okay, don't actually see this. Okay, you just hear it. Okay.
Bernie dies and this happens.
Bernie dies and this happens. Okay, so a stunning thunderclap sounds, and what can only be described as a pair of A pillar of black light descends to encompass Yoshi's body. Stones and dust blast out, and all gnolls in the radius are completely destroyed. Abruptly, a pillar disappears. The pillar disappears to reveal Yoshie kneeling head bowed with one fist on the blasted ground. I've had too many beers. Slowly, his head raises, and for a moment his wide eyes are dark with small pinpricks of light. The gnoll cambion stands still but is shredded and torn. Its fierce bellow of rage shows it is still not to be taken lightly. Earth shaken loose by the blast begins to fall from above. Yoshie, you have full hit points.
Whoa. Okay, I'm just going to add that in now.
And we will come to you at the end of this turn. We're going to let everyone else take their turn. Okay, so we shall start. Shall we actually do a...
initiative.
Yeah, let's actually do initiative now, because it's now all working through. These gnoll witherlings are all dead, by the way. I'll do that in a moment. Where's my turn order there? Sorry, I'm going to have to clear that. I wasn't ready for it, sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, so roll again. If you get more than what you rolled before, great. If you haven't, let me know and I'll top them up.
Me and Charmander both got 18.
I'm cool.
Both got. Do you want to sort of click on yourselves and do initiative just to save me from having to type it all in and stuff? And you got how many did you say? 40?
I got 18.
18.
On the spider.
Do I roll initiative or?
Yeah, you can do initiative as well, actually. Okay. And the Cambion. Where's the Cambion gone? He's the only one left, actually. Well, here at the moment. Okay, also, Jack, I didn't let you know, basically your agreement to serve the Lord of Shadow means that your next level, when you level up, you have to multi-class, okay? And you can choose either Cleric, Paladin, or Warlock. Okay, but you have to choose one of those three as basically a penalty for death.
That's fine. I was thinking of multi-classing anyway.
Does he get all his death saves back then?
Yeah, all his death saves, everything like that.
He's agreed to be the fool of a god.
Pardon, what was that?
I said he's agreed to be the fool of a god.
Yeah. Also, actually, I didn't reveal it in that conversation there, but he should have also revealed that another member of your party is also a champion of a god.
Ooh. Probably.
I think we can guess who it is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think we all can.
Yeah. But that's something that hopefully if you survive everything was. Let me just move all of these. Delete, 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 delete,
delete.
There goes all our experience.
Yeah, delete.
Yeah.
Delete.
Should have just gone through the wall.
Delete.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do a sort, and why is it not? Oh, there we go.
We need to do this sort of 10 minutes, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so Nipa.
Nipa, at the boom, he shrieks back. A loud draconic scream comes from him. After a moment, he gets back up and goes, "Now or never, guys!" And he will charge through into the weakest. Like, can he see through the cell? Like, so is the door broken here?
Yeah, this is broken through now. The door's not broken. It needs one more attack.
Okay,
Probably
he's going to
for
charge
a melee
through.
person to do.
He's going to charge through.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't move through.
Oh, you can't. Oh, sorry. Yeah. All right.
No, but with all the walls crumbling, I'm sure it would have taken out that last.
Okay, right. I don't need an arcane focus to do this, and I can just glimpse him there. Can I push my small hand through a gap and whisper a few words and firebolt?
If you can see, yes.
I can see him. Yes,
Okay.
he's there.
All right. Firebolt him.
16 fire damage.
Jesus.
I got firebolt with a cantrip.
It is.
Wow.
Okay.
It's pretty big amount of damage for a cantrip.
Very, very nice. Okay. Anything else you're going to do?
He's going to yell, "Perish, Demon Lord!
Okay.
You shall be dealt with today."
In common?
He isn't Draconic because it's his native language.
Okay. The Cambion doesn't understand. It doesn't say anything.
Because
Okay,
dumb.
Charmander.
Clearly.
Well, he's still trying to dig out, and then so strength.
Okay, strength. Okay, but he's got half left. Poor Charmander. Okay, you're a spider. Okay.
Yes.
I've charged through.
You've charged through. You can make an attack on the door.
Yes. 7.
Yes.
Unless I get pack tactics.
No,
I don't.
Spiders? No.
Yeah,
No, I was
sorry.
joking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. No. A bite and don't you have a multi-attack?
Nope.
No. Okay, right. The demonic Cambion is going to. He's actually probably been blasted back to about here. He's raggedy. His wings are all sort of torn and everything like that. He's bleeding. He is going to use. Yeah. He gets 2 of these. These are going on to Yoshie. Remember, Yoshie, you have no armor at the moment.
Oh.
So you can use.
So
2
without
of
my
these.
armor, I don't know what my armor class is. What
Oh,
the hell?
bastard
Oh.
creature!
Okay, so a crit on that is. So
Where's
you
it going?
Take 20. This is on Yoshie. So you take 25 damage, Yoshie.
I don't know what my health is without my. Let me just take off my armor.
No, your health will be the same. Your armor
Sorry,
will
not my
be
health,
10.
my armor class. That's what I meant.
It'll be 10 plus dex.
Yeah, 10 plus dex. Yeah.
Okay.
Modifier,
And
by
my
the way.
dex is 4. So my armor class will be
14.
14. It still hits anyway.
Yeah, well, it's a crit.
Yeah. I don't know why I checked that,
But 14. Okay,
So-
that's good to know.
minus 25. I am now at 18 health. I
Wow.
was at max 45. I am now at 18.
Okay, Yoshie, what are you going to do?
I am going to see this like blast of demonic energy come towards me, and it's hitting me. I feel slightly like wounded.
Yeah.
But wait, where is he?
He's here.
I don't see him. Oh, I can't see him.
Why not?
I don't know.
Do you have dark vision?
No, I did. I think it's just because that stone. There we go. I can see him now.
Oh, right.
I think
okay.
I'm going to step off the stone, and
Okay,
I'm just going
cool.
to slowly, like not slowly, but like walk towards him quite menacingly, and I'm just going to try to slash off his head and shoot through his eye.
Okay. So.
You haven't got any
how?
weapons.
Is he running to grab
I don't
them?
have any weapons, do
Yeah,
I?
you don't have a katana or a.
You can run to grab
them,
You've got
though.
claws.
I
You're
don't know.
Tabaxi.
You
Huh?
can run to grab
I
them.
suppose I do. I can do my claws, man. Weakness.
Okay, 18 does hit.
Yeah, but it only does 5 damage.
Oh no, hang on, 18 doesn't hit.
What the hell?
18 doesn't hit him. I
Did
was
you see
clicked on
that?
you by mistake there. Yeah, no, unfortunately not. Okay, is there anything else you want to do? You do still have movement.
I'm going to disengage.
Yeah.
Then go 5. It's not letting me move. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. 5. 10. Wait, where are our weapons? They are down here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, you recall they're about here. They're in this room.
20. 20, 25, 30.
Can't you dash?
No, because I made an attack.
Oh yeah, because he did
Okay.
disengage.
Have you not got like disengage? Oh,
You
right.
do have your feline agility because you did have a short rest.
I do. I don't know if it regens. It regens when I don't move 0 in a single turn. So yeah, I do have it.
Perfect.
Yeah. I think it might mean it regens when you don't move in a turn. Is that
Yeah,
what you
I know.
mean?
That's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant.
You can get
5,
all the way there.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh yeah, because you've already done your 30 movement. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then dash. Okay. Nada,
That's my turn.
what are you doing, buddy?
Nada. Seeing Nipa go in and hearing the blast and thinking to himself, well, this is it. He's going through the set he knows and loves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he's gonna punch the door.
He's going to punch the door. Okay, so this door hasn't been loosened before, so you need to do a successful DC 18 strength check. Okay, before you can damage it. Do you want to reconsider your move? As I've said that.
Yeah, I have.
Okay.
I'm a Dex fighter.
You're a dick fighter.
I'm a DEX. Dex. Can I try and dislodge something using my claws? Like you make a Dex check to try and dislodge something, or is that pure strength?
It's pure strength on this one. You need to be able to sort of crack it in order to sort of start moving it and stuff. But
Okay,
also remember that Eldas's door is basically, it's ready to go. It's been damaged. It's been loosened. It's been damaged.
He did not know that.
It's literally hanging on by one house.
Yeah.
I think
no,
it would have been fair that this would have been communicated when everyone was all sort of like hanging out
Okay.
here. To be
Yeah.
If
honest,
that's fair enough, which I didn't
think-
consider it to be,
Yeah.
he'll go through and he'll follow up and he will step into Nala's space, Nipa's space, take the punch and move back so he doesn't end it there.
Okay. All right.
So he'd go there, take the punch.
And then move back. Cool.
Yeah. 13 strength!
No, this isn't a strength. This is a normal attack.
This is a.
This is a normal attack. This
I've
one. Yeah, 'cause you're
already
attacking the
like
door.
damaged it.
Yeah. So just do a normal attack.
Okay. Can I do Dex attack or does it have to be strength?
Just roll one of your weapons as the attack. That's fine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, come on,
I know
Wally,
you've got added
listen.
bonus. I know you've got added bonuses and stuff like that, but you're going to get through.
That's like 18 plus 4 plus 3.
Okay. So yeah, the door shatters, and the way is clear.
And he pushes him with the rest of his movement.
Yeah, let's just say you can get out there just so it clears
So
space
it's like
for your stuff to get through.
He has like 3 movements left.
All right. Top of the round, Nipa.
Nipa's going to push through 3, 4, and what does he see?
Okay. So he sees these 2 glowing stones. Okay. Halfway up, the runes are glowing on both of them. One looks like it's got slightly more. Make a Arcana check.
Yeah, sure. Arcana. Yee-bee-bee.
Okay, it's fairly obvious to you that these are summoning stones, and they are being powered up, and there are sacrifices. Probably each rune probably correlates to a sacrifice. Once
Casting
all
Dispel
the
Magic
runes
on
are
it.
completed,
Yes.
you dispel magic on it. Okay, so
It's verbal, somatic.
10. So it's DC 15 for you, is it?
Any spell 3rd level or lower, it ends immediately. Any 4th level, any level. If I cast, I'm casting at 3rd level, right?
Yeah.
Any level above means I have to make a DC check 1 but above. I think that's what it means. So that.
I mean.
So I'll make the Arcana check.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make the Arcana check for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's 13 DC. Okay,
15.
so All right. Describe to me how you see something completely different with the runes and make changes to them to make the whole thing collapse under its own power.
I think he rushes in, and on his face is a look of disgust as he looks at these demonic runes. And he will change the way the power flows. So the power's flowing in the runes, right? And what he will do is he will cause two places where the power meets to go, instead of going outwards, implode.
Don't cross the
to
paths!
Overload.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think the runes, they glow madly and then just deactivate.
Okay. You see the runes which are already sort of glowing, glow really, really, really bright, and then the both of these stones here shatter. Okay. The Demon Cambion is standing right in the middle of them. Okay, and he's going to take 60-10 damage.
Oh, I thought you said 60 then.
Well,
But it could be 60.
okay, it's 5, and then another one. So 36 damage. He takes 36 damage from the exploding stones.
In common, Nipa will yell, "Take your demon foolery of the arcane arts back to the underworld."
Do you think this is over, Kobold? We will be back.
And that's his turn.
Okay. Charmander, we're going to go to the top of the next turn, and then we're going to stop there. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So Charmander...
He's still trying to get out, so he's
still
just
digging.
straight strength again.
Yeah.
He only has half, so he's out.
He makes
really.
it. Yeah, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He can make it there. And he sees you, Eldas. He recognises you, the spider. And he comes and he's sort of like rubbing up by your leg. And he's really, really happy.
Oh, there, Charmander.
Okay, so he can also take another action. He can do a dash. He can...
Yeah, he's dashing.
He's dashing, right.
And 15, 20... Comes out here, spots him, and charges another 10. Like, rah!
Nice. Okay, so Eldas.
I am going to come out as well. Won't let me pass the wall.
Okay, let me drag you out. There we go. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You've got 40 as a spider, if I remember. Let me just double check. Giant spider. No, 30. Right, okay.
My mum's talking, we can't hear her, I think.
I've got 30, sorry. But I've come across the ceiling and I spot him and I want to... Can I use hidden step while I'm in spider form, or is it just a...
Just while you're in Firbolg.
It's racial.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can?
No, you can't.
Alright, okay. So can I just dash?
Yeah, you can dash above him, yep.
5, 10... So I'm above him, yeah.
Yeah,
like
you're
on
above
the
him.
Ceiling above.
And he hasn't noticed you.
Ooh,
all right.
Get a surprise.
Okay, so he hasn't noticed you.
He's pissed off about me destroying his ritual.
He's really pissed off. Really, really pissed off. And he he sort of growls at you, and he considers for a moment, and you can see the anger. You've set his plans back by a lot, and he's going to cast Plane Shift.
Ooh.
And he disappears.
I haven't got counter spell.
Yes.
I haven't got it. I haven't got it.
Haven't. Damn it.
I took Dispel Magic.
No.
And that's where we're going to end for tonight. Yeah? Okay.
Right,
We will have a chat after before I end recording and everything like that. But yeah, I'll say is the Cambion growls at you. He casts this and he just disappears from sight. There is silence for a moment until you hear yipping sounds from further along. So, yeah, episode 4 will be Yanugu's Vanguard and the Escape. So,
I like that.
Thank you for everyone who's watched along. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Did you guys enjoy it?
Jesus Christ, yeah.
I swear I actually thought I was going to die. I literally actually thought I was going to die.
I'm still not sure about you, to be honest. I don't know if you're good or bad anymore.
Oh, I think I'm good.
But evil people think they do it. Evil is people doing wrong things, thinking they're doing it for the right reasons.
Yeah.
That's very true. Okay, so hope everyone comes round to view us next time. For those handful of people that are viewing, keep doing so. Thank you.
Bear with us while we're still learning.
We're all learning. This is the second campaign I've ever run, so hope you give us a little bit of a break, but I hope you do enjoy. So,
or any feedback.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, that was amazing. Bye.